This is where we hold them! This is where we fight! This is where they die! And these Shields boys! Remember this day, men, for it will be yours for all time!
Spartans! Lay down your weapons!
Persians! Come and get them!
I know there's no use getting angry. I know there's no use being sad.
A little background for those just coming into this whole thing. Christian Chat is a website that boasts a Christian membership in the thousands. The website offers forums for general discussion and Bible worship. About a month ago, I was invited by a fellow atheist to go onto this site, which I did. I was on it for about an hour total, was involved in what you could call a debate with a slightly rude fellow by the name of Liam something or other. He didn't do very well, and that was it. But from what I saw of the site moderators and how they enforced their TOS, I realized the site was essentially a waste of my time, so that was the extent of my activity on the site. I did go back a number of times to check my mail because of one user I'd gotten friendly with, but that was all. But the other day I got an email from this site, went to see what it was about and got the message, "You are banned for being Tilson." I wrote an angry letter, sent it to the site owner, and posted it on the newly formed freedebate.net site. You see, I'd just woken up, and until I've had my first cup of coffee, well, let's just say I'm not a morning person. Plus, I was aware that Christian Chat had enacted a policy which consists of, if you do not think like the site owner, RoboOp, and his moderators, if you say anything contrary to their views, or we even suspect you of having such thoughts, then you will be banned. And they were hurting a lot of users with this policy, especially the Christians. Many of them had taken years building extended friendships throughout the site. So I was pissed, and I wrote a letter threatening to take action. But after an hour I'd gotten over the whole thing and more or less dismissed it. Because yes, Mr. Squad 11, Christian Chat is small potatoes. It is beneath my notice. If I'm going to put the time or energy into fighting for something, it's going to be something that actually matters. Like freedom of speech, better education in our schools, emergency aid to Haiti. But the time and effort involved with what I mentioned in my letter, not worth it. Did I really want the account reinstated? Who cares? Why bother? I felt bad for the people being hurt by the moderators, but I'm only one man, my time is limited. So I was going to drop the whole matter and forget about Christian Chat beyond how it affected freedebate.net. But then you had to go and make one of the most dishonest videos I have ever seen, where you misrepresent this whole matter. You lie. You quote mine the letter in the forum post in question. You lie so hard there must be smoke coming off your pants. Call the fire department. Mr. Squad 11's ass is on fire. Fireman right this way. Put that ass fire out. Go ahead. Grab his ass, man. Feel around. Make sure those flames are good and doused. If Mr. Squad 11 was being honest, he would have read the whole post to you. He would have noted the context of the passage of time involved in the events. He would have shown that hours later I came on and said the whole thing was silly. I had taken it too seriously and I was dismissing the whole matter. He would have also commented that I had sent him a friendly P-mail the day before saying I was going to stop bothering about him in Christian Chat, which I had. But you just had to go and be dishonest about the whole thing and make a video. You had to go ahead and be a typical, quote-mining, dishonest fundamentalist. So I will now ask you the same question I asked you in private mail, a question you dodged in comments as well. Christian Chat is an internet site, and yes, I agree. Internet sites reserve the right to set policy and ban for any reason. However, Christian Chat also doubles as a church and a place of worship, which means the board has a philosophy, a theology that goes beyond just chat. Considering many Christians claim that America is based on Christian values, how do you explain away Christian Chat's particular brand of fascism when it comes to rules and regulations? How do you explain their bigotry, the banning of people for, say, being Catholic? And yes, I stay consistent in this. I say that the rules and regulations of your board are fascist. It may not be Nazi Germany, but that is the ideology your moderators have chosen for the rule of law on your board. I was banned for no good reason whatsoever. I conjecture over why in that letter, but the reality is I was banned because of my friendship with user Tilson, as many others have been, which makes you and your moderators the worst kind of immoral scum in the world. So I am now going to take action, but in keeping with the theme of your video, that action will be illogical and inconsistent. I am calling up the Puka Marines. Marines, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to go to Christian Chat, create an account, post a profile picture of Queen Victoria, log on to the forum, and state with fortitude and great voice, "We are not amused." Tell them Queen Victoria kicks ass and doesn't take crap from anyone.